every year it doubles. So we'll have holographic property managers with drones flying around,
robots,
constantly looking.
4 years ago, at our conference, the Rick's guy did the smart buildings.
Yeah,
which got me really excited. You could sit at a desk and the pipe underneath block 7 needed replacing, and you knew where you could order it. You could order it online 4 years ago. But we're no near that, are we?
We're not, but things can... One that stuck in my mind, Andrew Bulmer said a long time, an example he used, which was, I think it was in Malaysia, where they were trying to figure out how many potholes were in the roads. So what they did was they tapped into people's mobile phones that were on buses to register the vibrations, and that's how they figured out where the hell the potholes were.
So East Hearts.
Yeah, but that we just cannot. 7 years from now, I could not even imagine what technology is going to be like. It will absolutely drive us. There will still be a people part of this to a certain extent. I've read reports that all property management, one of the few businesses that robots can't replace. I'm not sure I buy into that because I think there is a lot there that can be automated. There'll be a lot more self-service. We haven't really embraced apps yet. I haven't seen a system yet that I just pick out my phone and kind of go, the light bulb's gone, and then somebody else comes in that gets repaired. Do I want to do that? Probably not, because I don't want somebody coming in at £300 to change a light bulb. There has to be a bit of a sense that when there's 5 or 6, then it's worth getting a professional electrician to drive an hour to do that. Our customers will be ever more demanding, there is no question, and speed will continue. And so again, the AI, I know now that I'm chatbotting, and I know that I'm talking to computers, and it always comes up, hi, my name's Laura, but you just know when you start talking, because it doesn't quite get what the hell you're asking about. You start getting into you can see the coding, because it's like a matrix is falling in front of you, you just see the getting fixed stuff. So it will be a very, very different market now. I think you're absolutely right that the PRS generation will come through and demand a very, very different level of service. We can only, I'll get back to my original thing, 7 years, I hope regulations in 7 years. I'm actually guessing 21, 22. That's my time, I think, when it will come in. A whole bunch of reasons, Brexit, elections and so forth. That will do a shakeout. This industry will consolidate, I know that's down there, because you cannot have 80% with less than 4,000 users that can't do 24/7. You've got an average age 2 years ago of 51. So there's going to be an awful lot of people hitting 60 in 8 years' time thinking, what am I going to do with this business? And my son certainly doesn't want to take it on at this time. My children certainly don't want to take it on at this level. So I think consolidation will happen. So it will be, I think, fewer players. There'll be consolidations at the bottom end, or just people will give up. At the top end, I think once regulation comes in and we do get margins up from a stupid 5.5% EBITDA, I mean, that is just ridiculous. It should be the average. Well, the average non-service, non-financial service industry in 4Q 2017 made 18.2%. That's what we should be at, not 12.5, because then we can offer people proper careers, proper remuneration. People will want to come into it. There can be university degrees in it. So I'm paying maybe far too much on regulation, because I think it will unlock a Pandora's box.
Please, I need to leave. Yes. So firstly,
it's just down
my
the road.
EBITDA's way north.
Are you going on a motorcycle?
I think EBITDA should be 15 to 20%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I reckon we're there. One of the reasons we're there is we own a lot more of the delivery than most people do. I think you're going to go that way, Craig, if you aren't already. You have to own a lot more to be in this industry. I think you're absolutely right about consolidation. I think the way that we will drive efficiencies in this business is the recognition that 90% of what we do is process. 90% of it, 10% of it is glad handing. Glad handing is really, really important. You can't take that away. But 90% of what we do is process. And that can all be done by one ordinary piece.
But what you're saying is scale. Scale.
Nobody. The problem I have at the moment with investing in that is, go back to what I said earlier, it's the 1 year contract scenario, and when that changes and when common hold comes, all bets are off. It'll be really, really exciting.
That's why I wanted to EBITDA, because then money will flow into this business.
The future, I think, is really, really exciting, because one of the things about PRS is that turns the focus onto community and community engagement and the importance of the built environment to community. Housing associations are a massive threat to us, whether we like it or not. They are really, really much more sophisticated than we could ever imagine, and they have access to funds that we could only dream about. So as soon as they want to stomp around in our territory, they're really, really going to, for want of a better word, fuck things up for us. And so that's the threat, but it's also a massive opportunity. And sitting around this table, I'm sad to say, I hear the same arguments I've been hearing for 30 years. I'm really upset about that we can't find a way to just move on from that and be excited about what this sector offers. I don't know what the answer is. You may be right. I hope you are right. Because if you are, I'll come and buy your system. But one of the issues for me is there are so many people vying for my attention in the technology market. I've got no idea which is the right horse to back, and that's a problem. If anybody can go out and write an app now, I don't know how much sophistication there is behind most of them.
Well, perhaps
everybody's telling
perhaps
me.
Perhaps I can bring Raj in and allow you to head off to Sydney. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Raj, what's your response to that?
Two slightly different views of this. So the first is normal. So the first is, I fundamentally believe that the professional services in the future isn't a bot, it isn't a chat bot, it isn't a computer program, it is a person. The bit that underpins that is a software system that drives operational efficiencies. But the question, where is this all going to go? So I think if we're talking about 2025 as the sort of time frame we're looking at, there is a horrible conflict, because the bit that pushes up the EBITDA of the companies, our industry, around the table is the ability to monetize different parts of the customer journey, the customer experience of leaseholders. But if your client is the freeholder, it's very, very hard to do. So whether that is add-ons, services, concierge-style experiences, that's where the margin will come from, along that entire customer journey. But if you're acting not in the best interest of your clients as agents, that's really hard. So there's a legal dichotomy here, which is the person who pays for the service, the person who believes that all the money paid on service charge is paid to you. The person who believes that you act in their best interest is not the person who legally you have the obligation to. Bill Terrell, Richard.
Hallelujah.
Richard Berridge, you work in a sector where that's it. There is no dichotomy.
No, that's right.
And it is a lot simpler.
No, it's not. It's wrong in the sense that the problem that the lettings industry has always had is that it feels it is a broker, and it isn't. It's got a client and it's got a customer. And too many lettings agents, for instance, just like the PRS industry broadly, have been charging their customer and not their client.
Yeah.
And so basically they've been charging two parties. So that's been the wrong thing from the outset.
Yes.
And that's something that's developed over the last 25 years. It used not to be the case. They used to take their management fee, property management, not management, and that was enough. But now they've looked to monetize their income against a whole range of sort of services, sort of check-ins and, bespoke kind of like ASTs, if there's such a bloody thing, and charge 400 quid for it, putting a name on that. But they've always forgotten, and even Kate, what's her name from, I can't remember her surname now, who is one of these sort of estate agent sort of experts, so to speak, cannot understand the difference between a customer and a client. Your client is the person to whom you're obligated. The customer is the person that you are helping on behalf of your client. That's the work you're doing.
And pays the bill.
And pays the bills.
Can legislation help with that? Because obviously the lease is hugely prohibitive in our regard to that.
Yeah.
I think we all, here we all know that we would like it to be something else. But fundamentally, the lease does not allow me to put the cost